Yes, kia ora koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai. Welcome in, welcome back if you've been tuning in. It's the Akarana Falcons versus Manawatu in the under-16s pool. I know, so we have been doing 18s as well. This was under-16s. So on the back of our last game, which was Counties Manukau versus Mid-Central 16s, this is now the Akarana 16s versus Manawatu. And I think we've already caught a Manawatu game this morning. Up against, I think, a real strong, dominant. I think this Akarana team will be too good for this Manawatu team. But in saying that, you just never know in rugby league. A bounce of a ball, a bit of luck, and it could be all day. No tee, no ball. No tee, no ball yet. One of the balls are in the player's hands. But it's another. The weather has held up again for this game, which is great. Still very windy. Wind behind. If you can see the flags waving in the background, it's behind the Akarana team. They'll be kicking it down the field and going as long as they can as possible, I think. Here they go. This is the kickoff. Akarana straight to Manawatu, who has dropped the first catch of the game. Unfortunately there for the Manawatu, not the way they wanted to start. Definitely not the way they wanted to start, but there's now an opportunity. I'm definitely thinking you'd go one-on-one on the short side and give the 17 a crack and see what he can do. No, not going to go that way. They're going to run their shape. Nice little play at the back, full back into space. Just all speed, and what a great way to start your first set in attack for the Akarana team. Nicely played here. It's just pure gas. The fullback gets him out on the outside of his man. The winger holds himself just a tad and just enough to be able to get the pass of the winger to execute a try in the corner there, and that's the first try for the Akarana team. Here they go in the corner there, number 2, Akarana. Apologies, whānau. I don't have Akarana team list in front of me. That's another kōrero to New Zealand Rugby League to send it over these particles. Got the Manawatu boys, that's for sure, though. I've got those fellas. They're pretty much running the same team list as their first game. They played their second game this morning at 11 a.m. They're rolling around again playing this game, so they're pretty much unchanged. So I'm kei te pai off that, and there's a big kick from the outside there from the Akarana fullback, I think it was, who kicked their goal. So Akarana 6, very good start. Manawatu 0. Manawatu lost this morning at 11 a.m. against the Wellington Orcas. That was their first game, 28-0. 28-0. So they're up against it here. Up against a quality Akarana team who, when you've got guys this size running and takes 5 people to get them on the ground, you know you're going to be in for a long day. Here they come again. Nice little short ball, like that play. Great play there from the Akarana team. He's a big boy, that 8. Nice little kick to the corner. That's a great kick in the chase. Too much mana on that one. Too much mana. If he had his time again, just take a little bit of weight off the kick. He did kick it on the front foot, which is great. But just to take some time a little bit more and just try and have a little bit more accuracy on it. Maybe he didn't want to go out. Maybe he was trying to find the corner, but it was kicked too hard for starters. Here we go now. Manawatu with the ball. Rotahi pumps it up the middle. Gives it to Ione, who is just smothered by Akarana defenders. Here they come again. They're going to have to get stuck in, this Manawatu team. I think they'll need to get some of the outside backs to take some of these carries. Here we go again. Early ball, but they just can't get the ball. And here we go now. Akarana, the 6 is chasing this. He's not going to make it there, unfortunately, but what a great effort. He competed, and that's all you want to see in a lot of efforts in there. And there's Athens Henry from the Warriors sitting down in the back corner there, as you can see. He's a big part of the Warriors' pathway. He's got the black umbrella as he comes into shot there now on your right, but that's a great effort there from the kid. Athens Henry, he's a big part of what they're doing down at the Warriors through the pathways. You better be signing kids, Athens. Here they go. Manawatu, they definitely need to get the outside backs running some ball, not these big fellas, because they get fatigued real easy. They're getting put on their back, and it's a slow play of the ball. This guy's still trying to work him over. But they don't last that long unless they've got some more big boys that can just take 3 carries and get off the field, rotate them around. But even this, they're so deep in their shape. Look how deep they are. That line is coming right up and pretty much catching them behind the ad line every time that they're running their shape. This Manawatu side. Again, don't know who to pass to. No one's there to give them the ball. The 9, he has to work hard. Rotahi. Great work there. And unfortunately there from Akarana, he went for the intercept and knocks the ball on. Manawatu get a chance inside the half to try and play some football and see if they can come up with some points.
No, just walking down the...
Here they go now.
I thought we went out to the edge of the other box.
Down the short side here, he takes off the back of the scrum, the lock. Nice little feet, beats a couple of players there, comes flying over the top. He's a big body as well. Waitere. And they're getting aggressive here now. Just need to execute some of these passes. They go down the short side, the big fella here, ball playing, just runs hard. Might try and do a little sneaky one. And a bit messy through the middle of the, bit messy in the contact area, so the ref's called a penalty. Here we go now. Manawatu, nice little tip on. They'll be calling numbers to get around to the open side. Love to get back at this ref on the left, on the right-hand side, but no, they go left. Drop-off play. Nice little play if they can execute. This could be a try in the corner. No, great defensive effort there from the winger. He's still going to try and get down there, though. The Akarana team are right underneath him. Come back from the line a little bit, bro. No, play on. Got to do a little shift play. Maybe an opportunity to sneak down the short side. No, go back to the open. Play some shape, get a little bit deeper, tip it on. Nice work. There's a nice little pass there. Skills, go at him, go at him. Just go at him before you play. Nice work. They're giving themselves a chance here, the Manawatu boys, but defensively, the Akarana boys have kept turning up. They've stopped them twice now near the try line. This is going to be a kick through. He puts his leg up. That's 6 again. That is play on. They're giving themselves a chance here now, the Manawatu, putting pressure on this Akarana team. Here they go. Long ball. Just need to shorten those passes up. I can see what they're seeing, but in these conditions, and the range just slowly coming back in now, in these conditions, you just want to go hands if you can. That's what they did on the opposite side, and they managed to nearly score a try. But these long passes in this weather, with these conditions, isn't the one. They can shorten up those passes and just get it to where they needed to get to a little bit quicker just by backing their skill. They might give themselves a chance out wide. But credit when credit's due. Akarana keep turning up defensively. Here they come now. Chance to get out. Comes off the line. Nice opportunity here. One more pass now. You got some space. Find your winger. Should be fast. He comes back in. He's a big boy for a winger. He got told to hold it, but he's playing on, and the ref is playing on as well. He's a big rangy fullback, this kid. Again, Whānau, apologies. I don't have the team list for this Akarana team, but there's some nice feet through the middle of the pack. That is a great run, and I'm siding him up just on that one run itself. Big body, big centre. Once I get the team list, I'll find that kid's name, hashtag next to him. Look at this, inside shoulder there, comes off his left foot. Get off me here to the winger, who's the fullback as well, and scores a beautiful try under the post for the Akarana team. And I'm going to just hashtag his name, his number 3. Great try from the centre for Akarana. Puts them to 10 points with the kick to come. Great kick from the Akarana 7. Akarana 12, Manawatu 0. Gonna have to keep working hard, Manawatu. They're up against it. Some quality players through this Akarana team, but this is creating opportunities. This is what this game's all about. It's all about, it's not about participation because they get competitive at this age group. So it's all about they going out there and trying to do the best that you can individually and then for the team so that you can get noticed or get seen. There's a bit of space here back through the middle where that 14 is walking. He's coming straight into him, but if you close that space off earlier, he won't have to work as hard later on. But that's another great carry from the big front rower. And on the back of that, here they come. Look at them go. Our camera can't even keep up. That's how fast they're moving. Number 20, I think he is. The dancing feet. Beautiful. Nice work there from Akarana. They've went back through the middle. The fullbacks put a little grubber in. Olsen. I've finally got something here, Whānau. And then they scored a try. Burns, Maz Burns, the number 6 for Akarana, has gone over and scored a beautiful try after some great running here. The number 1, nice feet. I like his happy feet. He's got those dancing Olsen. And then a little grubber through. And just a little number 6 just competing for everything. Maz Burns deserves a try after that effort. Great try there from Akarana. Conversion should be pretty easy from what I've seen from him so far. Unfortunately, got the commentator's curse and misses it. Akarana 16, Manawatu 0. Surely his name's not Dylan Brown. Anyways, Whānau, number 7 for Akarana. I think that's who just kicked the ball. His name is Dylan Brown. Like I was giving people's NRL names to players, so why can't he just be Dylan Brown? That is his actual name, Whānau. Dylan Brown. Here we go, Manawatu. Stay on side. They're all offside. Surely you can call this back, like you've seen that from a mile away. But anyways, they play on. Big carry here from the 8 for Akarana. Tulafano. Here's another big, strong carry out wide. He's looking for the offload, the 11. We pull out. He's not a bad fullback too. This kid, he can play. He's got some dancing feet. I'm about to put a hashtag next to his name because this guy has scored an absolutely outstanding individual try from nothing. Olsen with another beautiful footwork and a great try there from Olsen. Look at his feet. Step right foot. Goosey. Elusive. Ball, carrying arm, going well. And then I'm about to put his name hashtag his name right on my team list as well. How good's this? There are some great kids on display here, whānau. Some great kids on display. Kick to come now. Nice kick there from Dylan Brown to take the scoreline out. It's Akarana 22, Manawatu 0. They're in for a tough game, this Manawatu team up against, who I've said there's some talent out there in that Akarana team for sure. Here they go now. Stay onside Manawatu. Kicking it down the back again. Looking for the next big runner. Knocks backwards, play on, don't stop. Keep going. There's a nice, another good strong carry there from the Akarana. Nui Palau. Good carry off the back fence. Again. For Tui Lafano. Nice little show and go with push support to 13. Bernard. Someone's got cramp in the middle. They've only just played a game a couple of hours ago. The 23's now on the field. Ota. That's a good strong carry. The 7, nice. Engages the line. It is slippery out there. Here he goes. He's a big centre, this kid. Riley Higgins. Nice little pass just to finish the set off for the Akarana. Kicks in the corner. Now he was out anyway, so it's should be Manawatu's ball. Play the ball. His foot was out. Is that the rule? Man, I've played that much rugby league. I should know that these are the rules of the game, but I thought if he was out and he touched the ball, that it's out on a full handover. Maybe I'm wrong, whānau. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, Akarana, they're just straight off the back fence. They are just going to run straight through a flimsy defence of the Manawatu players, and a little handshake just to say what's up. But look at this, 13 metres out. It's just a simple back fence carry. Breaks through 3-4 tackles and scores a great try under the post. 3 minutes, 15 to go before the first half is done. Akarana at the moment, 26-0, kick to come. Another converted try. It's Akarana 28, Manawatu 0. They'll just want to try and get through this first one of these defensive sets and try and put some pressure on this Akarana team. I don't think they're going to win this game, but they just need to try things. Here they come now. Manawatu with a kickoff. Oh my gosh. I've seen it all. whānau, I have seen it all. Here he goes, back fence, straight up the middle. There is no one stopping this guy. If he gets through this, he tried to offload the ball. That's fine, play on. No. There's plenty of opportunities here for the Akarana team. That's why they're creating them because of their hard running. Sometimes you just want to, once you've made a 40-metre break is just get down and play the ball as quick as you can, rather than stand up and hold the ball in one hand and then just lose it on the ground like I just did then. They're tough to have the offers for this Manawatu team, that's for sure. Here they go, Manawatu, all so deep, but trying to make it work. And there's another error of a poor pass that finds the ground and finds no one for Manawatu. And they just hand the ball back over to this Akarana team that is a well-oiled machine. Now I talk about that the Bulls and them playing counties, but I think this team here has got something. And this kid, I have hashtagged this kid's name, and Olsen, another beautiful try, but his speed, it's his speed for me. You cannot coach speed, you either have it or you don't. You can help it, he may be in front, but hey, they don't have the technology to be able to see that. But look at this, there's 3 players around the ball, and he just puts himself in a position to take that away from all of them, just by pure want. And a great try there from Olsen to score that try for the Akarana team. Another good conversion right on the half-time hooter. Akarana leading this first half, 34 points to nil up against Manawatu. We'll be right back with the second half.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec will keep you operating.
Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
This is some story right here! Excellent feast.
E tangata whenua Aotearoa e tū. E te tai toke rau e tū. Hoki anga kuru e tū. New Zealand stand up, this is our time.
No mai hoki mai. This is the start of the second half and about to kick this ball off. It's Akarana 34, Manawatu 0. About to start the second half off and they're fighting an uphill battle, this Manawatu team up against a quality Akarana side. Some star power all over their back line. And this for me, when they're in front of the kicker, for me, I don't like. But the opportunity now, they kicked the ball out, this Akarana side allowed the ball to bounce and it found touch. Now they get an opportunity to have a scrum and try and score some points. Some of these basic things that maybe it hasn't been coached. And I know these players are aware of the kickoffs and stuff like that. About catching the ball on the full, staying behind the kicker, those little things. Sometimes we just assume that they know these things, but you need to make sure that you're coaching and giving them an awareness and understanding of what it is around the detail of why you do what you do. Here they go. Manawatu, he spread the ball out. 15, he's got the ball in his hand. By away, and he gets manhandled to the sideline. Coming off the sideline here now, you want to get away from the sideline, so they give it to the big fella again. Anderson Bile gets put on his back. It's a slow play the ball. They got away with that one. I thought he worked him a little bit here. And again, they're off to the races here. It's just disappointing to see that you'd want your halves standing up in those positions and owning those balls and owning those moments and allowing your middles to play off them, especially when you're coming off a sideline, rather than giving it to them one out and putting them into the teeth of everyone. Maybe getting a wider pass and passing it to your half who can organise something outside of them and get them back to where you need them to get to, rather than just running in the middle of everyone. Here we go now, Akarana. They're under pressure now. This Manawatu team, this Akarana team is full of energy. Mayes Burns comes off the line. He's not afraid. Here we go, right through the middle of them. Senna, here he is. This kid, he's going to give it back. What's he doing? These fellas are just taking the mickey and having a bit of fun. That is unbelievable. It's an unbelievable try. These guys are just doing it with ease and having a bit of fun with it as well. Then the four passes it off. Zach Olsen gives it back to him. He's very lucky here that he didn't get tackled, and so was the 9 as well from behind. But in the end, they're having a bit of fun with what they do and scored a great try between the three of them, which now takes Akarana out to 38 with a kick to come.
Was your bench okay after half-time?
Misconversion there from the Akarana. Still keeps them. Score stands 38-0. Manawatu. Taking their time, this Manawatu team. It's been a big odd slog. Their first game and then this game here. Confidence will be down. Heads will be down. They come up against a quality Akarana side. And they've done that again. They've done that again. the Akarana team, you would think lessons learned. Obviously, people have to be reminded every time the situations come. All good?
Watch the front.
They move on. Manawatu need to turn around and just start getting ready. Here they go now for the drop out.
Take it on the full.
Carry the ball.
Go, Quinn.
Strong carry there. Irie. Ball in hand. Here he comes again. Pyle. Anderson Pyle to play the ball very slow, allowing the opposition to get up. There is space, but people need to square up. They can't keep running sideways. You're going to run your mate out of space. Some of those outside backs, they are creating enough opportunities out wide, but when they catch the ball, they're going sideways. This is where you need your halves to stand up. The ball's stuck in the corner here. All the number 10 and number 20 are just standing in no man's land, really. If you can get it to the half, more so than anything, you can play a little bit wide off there and actually get away from a lot of that contact in the middle there. But they play short. Here it goes. He puts a kick over to the corner. Last time they did this, they scored a try. And he's going to go close, but he's held up. Wow. Great effort there defensively from Higgins, the centre for the Akarana team. And that's another unforced error. Just not switching on, but then they go and chuck this pass to the ground or to nobody.
Gotta make it work, Quinn. Work!
And unfortunately there for the Manawatu team, all the work was unfolded by a poor pass that found the ground.
3, 1, Quinn.
From the centre. And then Akarana now are on the front foot and they're rolling down the field quite easily with some of their bigger bodies. In behind the ruck, that's where they know they can make the most metres. In behind some of those bigger players there, they're not really getting back on side. They're taking their time. All it is just a little come off your right foot or your left foot, sneak in behind that ruck and try and catch them out napping, having a little rest. Like that there. He's come in, he's tried to bump his arms over. Trying to slow it down. There's men on the ground. They're tired. They're fatigued. There's plenty of space. Charge down here. The big fella. Maz Burns with some speed. Finds the wing on the outside. Bruce does him up with a little in and away. And how good was that to take on the winger with not much space on his inside or on his outside. Goes in and then bounces off his left and gets around the fullback. And let's take a look at that. Barnes gets the ball, does a really good job here, gets on the outside, puts pressure on that winger, and there's not much space here on the outside, but this little in and away, stop start, comes off his left foot and then pushes himself all the way around, closer to the goalpost, so that makes it a little bit easier for the kicker. But another great try there from the Akarana team. Kick to come. Lines up this kick. I think he missed the kick here last time. Maybe on the other side. He lines up this kick this time. Hopefully he's corrected himself this time around. And see the mate in the blue shirt leaning. And no, I think where the guy in the blue shirt was leaning, that's where the ball was always going. To the left of the post. Unchanged scoreline. Akarana 42. Manawatu 0. Bit tough here. It's a tough afternoon now here in Puketawhero. Let's get into the last few games of the day.
Hey,
Bodies are getting a bit sore.
Who's got tomorrow?
Recovery is a must after this. After today with the big contact and the bigger bodies. Rest, nutrition, all of that. Here they go again. Let's see if they can catch this one. They sure do. So that's all sorted out this time around. Here they come, back fence. He is just going This would be a cool run if this, I don't know why he's looking at passing the ball, just run over top of someone. That's another good strong run there off the kickoff. Ota, and then earns himself a penalty just for that effort. Great run there from the front row for Akarana. Ota. And then they're just going ahead through their motions here. Olsen using his footwork to try and get around. He is a bit of a smaller. I think it is dangerous. That should be pulled up. The touches should come in and let the ref know. But hey, play on. Akarana back into the swing of things now. 22's on the field. Maz Burns. He's going to do it again. He's going to go himself, or he's going to draw and pass, and great effort there from Maz Burns on the back of a couple of fumbles on the ground. Ref said play on, it's all backwards. Got a bit of toe, gets on the outside there, and then gets the ball to where he needs to get to. And just look at this. Ball's going backwards. I don't know if he gave up on it. Gets himself out of a position here. Takes him on. Gets on the outside there, pins his ears back. The 20 can't keep up, and then a nice, simple draw and pass to score a nice try there for the winger, Blake Bruce. Changing in the kicking. Maz Burns going to have a crack here. See what he can do. I think Dylan Brown hooked himself. Take him off kicking duties. This is a tougher kick. It's giving him the hard ones. See what he can do. Oh, not a bad strike. You tell me that. Wowee. What can't he do? Great kick, great conversion from Maz Burns. Akarana 48. Manawatu 0. And again, they're taking their time to get back. There's still a fair bit of football to be played here. 8 minutes 40 to go in the game. And yes, they're getting harder and harder, these games, as the games go on. And as the day gets longer, the bodies get sorer. Another good kickoff here. See what they can do. Yes, great take from the 15. Loka. Here he goes again. Why is he passing the ball? Because I feel like he could run nearly the whole field before he needs to pass. And here he goes down the short side. Intercept, hits the ball up. This is nice. Effort here from the 6. Woodmus for Manawatu. And then they just need to roll the sleeves up here. Just need to roll the sleeves up, Manawatu, and just go hard. And again, that's a awkward looking pass, and people not knowing where they're going, and the communication there now. Like, this is the perfect place now for your halves to stand up. Own that play, own the ball. One of the forwards has got their hands on it, number 12, and gets hammered for his troubles. Lawson. So Lawson, here we go. What do we got now? Offload, round the corner, back inside. Oh, and unfortunately, he's knocked the ball on. It's great work from the big front row out wide. Otaki Adams finds himself out on the short side. They get a ball, uses a bit of feet, gets a ball around the corner on offload, and just couldn't handle that last pass in the corner. Get themselves back now. Akarana, get back into the swing of things. They can open up the field from anywhere anyway. See what they do here. Carry. Tough carry there. And that was Olsen. Some of the subs are now coming on for Akarana. Come out there to try and make a difference. They're coming off the back fence, bringing in these few more bigger bodies. Strong carry by Higgins. Playing at the back there, nice little short ball there. Backing himself, little flick pass again. Not picked up, not saying it's a knock on. Play on, no. She's called a knock on there. Referee's called knock on. Akarana having a bit of fun with their football here. Manawatu, there's hands on hips, hands on knees. They are erect. You're 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go before the end of this game. They've got an opportunity now to try and come away with some points if they can get down into a position. But there'll be a team trying to stop them from putting any scoreline on them at all. At the moment, 48-0. Nice little show over the top. Good contact. Higgins. Coming off the sideline here, Manawatu. Getting a little bit messy around the middle of the ruck. Big front rower taking a carry. Lawson, Isaiah Lawson, but he gets pushed back by 3 Akarana defenders. Here they come now. They've kicked early down there, but it's under the ball. He's going to drop it. Everyone's just watching the ball, and it's just fallen on the ground. Should have been a simple catch there for the fullback. There was no pressure on him to catch that ball. You got to own those moments. That is your job as a fullback, to take those catches. And unfortunate for the Akarana team that the Manawatu boys were a bit the same. Didn't want to pick the ball up. Watched it on the ground. Here they go. See what they can do. Dixon, he seems lively. Seems like he's got a little bit of football in him. He's chucked a long ball before. He's throwing dummies. Big, tall, rangy thing. Don't know why you want to kick it out. He could have ran 10 metres, maybe. That's just me. Here we go, Manawatu on the 10-metre line coming in to the try line. Takes a carry here, 1-on-1, 3-on-1. He may be able to get a ball out, no. Defence strong from Akarana. Half needs to get the ball in his hand. Half needs to get the ball in his hand here on the short side if he wants it. They don't look like they're set to do it. Dummy half will play off the ground. Front rowers around the middle of the park. Big contact there. They're going after them. The Akarana players. Here they go again. Oh, that looked very ugly. Looked very ugly there from the Akarana player. There's only 2 minutes 10 to go. We don't want to lose or make it all ugly now. He can go back 10 metres, but he's going to run straight over the guts and try and get down, and too big, too strong. He's scored a couple of tries like that now. This is the second one for the day. Not in this game, the last game that they played as well. He'll be happy with that. There was nothing happening here. Nothing actually happening here. Akarana will want to be better next time. There was no shoulders in that contact at all arms grabbing. Other than that, Manawatu will be happy that they got down there and managed to come away with a try. The big fella, Pyle, on Anderson Pyle, scores a nice try. Front rowers try, right over in front of them. 5 metres out. Kick to come here for Neho Uri. That's how windy it is down here, whānau. The Wind is blowing a bit of a gale. Kick it right. And let the wind do its work. Oh, I thought that might have went over. Unfortunately there. Kick is not put over, and it's Akarana 48, Manawatu 4. I think there'll be less than a minute to play here in this game. Akarana aren't in a hurry to get down there and kick a ball. Manawatu are all set, ready to go. And about to kick this ball off for the last time for the day for this Akarana team here at Puketawhero. 10 seconds to go, you got one carry here. And the clouds, as you can see in the background, are getting darker and darker by the day. And Manawatu going to play this ball and must really have one pass. And then try and score some tries there at the end. Oh, unfortunately there. Flag, little touches, put his hand up, and that's the game. It's Akarana 48, Manawatu 4. Here in Puketawhero, New Zealand Rugby League National Youth Tournament, and this is the 16th. That's the game for today. We'll be back again for another one very shortly. Thank you for tuning in.